So before we go straight into the details of this particular video here, kindly allow me just to say something concerning the Energy CS Davis Chirchir. So Davis Chirchir was heckled so badly in front of President William Ruto in Bomet County. And I don't know exactly what happened and why the residents of Bomet County decided to do this to Davis Chirchir, but what I'm sure of 100% is that Davis Chirchir will actually deliver. And I want you just to watch this short video clip here of that particular incident before we proceed to our main topic of this particular analysis. Of State, Uhuru Kenyatta has finally made a decision to drop Raila Odinga urgently for Dr. Kenyatta-Kalonzo Musyoka ahead of the 2027 general elections. So in this particular video here, ladies and gentlemen, I will be able to explain to you in details of how and why Uhuru Kenyatta decided to make this particular decision and why it is so much important to him and his politics ahead of the 2027 general elections. But I also came across this statement from Moses Kuria, which he posted in his X account, saying that, let me just read for you, my response to Uhuru Kenyatta. Number one, every day, the full magnitude of the mess you left behind is dawning on us. We are not complaining. We will continue to clean the mess. We can do so when you are quiet. Better. Number two, you thought the economy would collapse by December 2023, as you have told your friends repeatedly. Now that it's clear we have navigated your murky waters, you are all over again. Number three, if you have a problem with Kimani Ichung'wah's state capture bill, call him directly or visit him in Gikambura. Number four, you are not happy that Raila Odinga has refused your contract to cause violence. You conned him that you would make him the president, then fired all your experienced campaign managers. You lied to the old man, and now you want to manage him again by saying you are in Azimio la Umoja Alliance. Mjinga akierevuka, then he ends at that. Happy Sunday, Mr. President Emeritus. Yesterday, Uhuru Kenyatta, together with Dr. Kenyatta-Kalonzo Musyoka, conducted a secret meeting at Kalonzo Musyoka's home place in Mwingi, Kitui County, before heading straight to the Full Gospel Church for a fundraiser. Whatever Kalonzo Musyoka and Uhuru Kenyatta discussed in that meeting remains so secret. It is between the two. Let us wait and see if what they discuss will come out to the public. But the main question here is, where was Raila Odinga when this particular event was taking place? During my research, I went through Raila Odinga's social media handles, trying to find out where Raila Odinga was exactly when this event was taking place. And he posted something on his X account saying that, let me just read for you. Fantastic afternoon at the Safari Sevens finals, packed with excitement and fun. Congratulations, Shuja, on winning this year's edition. Bravo. Also, the ODM Party X account posted something. Let me just read for you. Party leader at Raila Odinga, together with the sports CS at Ababu na Mwamba, today graced the annual Safari Sevens final at the Harlequins grounds, Nairobi. Kenya Sevens won the main cup, beating Samurai. In the ladies' finals match, Uganda beat Kenya Lioness to win the title. So from those two statements, ladies and gentlemen, clearly indicates where Raila Odinga exactly was during this meeting between Uhuru Kenyatta and Kalonzo Musyoka. So the question here is, why do you think Raila Odinga missed this event? In my considered opinion, Raila Odinga missed this particular event simply because of two reasons. First of all, I tend to think that Raila Odinga was probably not invited in this meeting. And after Raila Odinga realizing about this particular event, Raila was forced to send his contribution just to cover up for himself and to avoid embarrassment and shame. Secondly, I tend to think that Raila Odinga refused to attend this particular event simply because of a fallout with the former head of state, Uhuru Kenyatta. And the reason as to why I'm saying this is that recently I listened to Raila Odinga very clearly, very keenly, regretting over Uhuru Kenyatta's endorsement in the previous 2022 general elections, and especially the costly mistakes that Uhuru Kenyatta made. And in that particular video, Raila Odinga complained to an extent. He mentioned the word bure kabisa, describing Uhuru Kenyatta. So just listen to this video clip, just briefly, then we proceed.
Sasa yeye amerudi Westlands, lakini sisi tunaangalia mbele huko. Sasa unajua ambaye aliokoka hahitaji nini? Injili. Aliokoka hahitaji injili. Mnakuja kunihubiria injili ati weke timu huko. Hii ni kazi bure sana. Mimi najua mambo ya timu. Mimi nasema tuangalie mbele, kitu mimi nataka kwanza.
Another question that Kenyans are demanding answers is that why exactly did Uhuru Kenyatta decide to drop Raila Odinga ahead of the 2027 general elections for Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka? And another question which is so important is that, do you think Uhuru Kenyatta will actually deliver to Kalonzo Musyoka if he will actually endorse Kalonzo Musyoka ahead of the 2027 general elections? Let me read for you this statement that was made by Caleb Amisi, which says that Kalonzo still thinks Uhuru Kenyatta can perform miracles. Uhuru Kenyatta never delivered BBI, which meant so much for the Mount Kenya more than any other region. He could not deliver a mere Kiambaa constituency. He left his deputy president, ran away with the entire deep state system to the detriment of Raila Odinga. Stop with the jokes. In my considered opinion, ladies and gentlemen, there are actually three reasons as to why Uhuru Kenyatta decided to drop Raila Odinga for Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. And it goes as follows. Number one, Uhuru Kenyatta is actually escaping embarrassment and humiliation. Remember that in the previous 2022 general elections, if there is someone who suffered embarrassment and total humiliation, is none other than Uhuru Kenyatta, because he was actually the president when endorsing Raila Odinga. He was humiliated, including from his region, the Mount Kenya region, where Uhuru Kenyatta comes from. And also he failed to deliver presidency to Raila Odinga. Uhuru Kenyatta will never wish certain issue to happen to his politics again. Because currently as we speak, Uhuru Kenyatta has completely destroyed his name. He is being disrespected here in Kenya. Uhuru Kenyatta does not behave like a retired president, how retired president should behave, because Kenyans are still hating on him because of the costly mistake that he made by endorsing Raila Odinga. Secondly, I tend to think that Uhuru Kenyatta would prefer endorsing Kalonzo Musyoka simply because of the larger Mount Kenya region decision. It is very hard to sell Raila Odinga in the larger Mount Kenya region. And that is what I've always talked about in this particular channel. So let us wait and see if Uhuru Kenyatta will endorse Kalonzo Musyoka, if the Mount Kenya region residents and leaders will embrace Kalonzo Musyoka. And finally, it is because of Raila Odinga's presidential bid ahead of the 2027 general elections. It is now very clear in the public domain that Raila Odinga will actually contest again and will not endorse Kalonzo Musyoka. Let me read for you this particular article from the Daily Nation newspaper, which says, let me just display it on your screen. The return of Raila Odinga. After months of silence, Azimio leader Raila Odinga has made a comeback in the political scene and is now spoiling for a fight with President William Ruto's administration. He has vowed to release a damning dossier on the G2G oil deal and has launched a national registration drive to strengthen his party, even as he aims at making a sixth step at the presidency. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what you think. What can you say about that meeting between Kalonzo Musyoka and Uhuru Kenyatta? Let me also know your thoughts, your views and your opinions in the comment section down below. Otherwise, I don't have much. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening to me. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Otherwise, bye-bye.